What is up, guys? We're breaking down the last week of February, and I'm just showing you guys where I'm sitting at. I did start my Express account if you guys watched my previous video, and so far we're not doing that great. We are down $500, and I did pass my challenge on the 23rd. I'm breaking down all my trades and show you guys what happened. I did end up reducing my size in like half. I did start trading 4 micros, and maybe Express got into my head, and maybe I'm trying to rush the process, thinking too much about the outcome that I'm just like FOMOing into trades. Or not really FOMOing, but I think I'm just like not really understanding my narrative and just like skipping out on basic things, and probably because I'm attaching myself to the outcome. Although it's hard to say that, subconsciously maybe that's the problem. And yeah, I'm just gonna break down all my trades and then show you guys my live trades as well. Hey guys, it's Will. Welcome to the channel. I'm a part-time day trader trying to become a full-time. All right, February 23rd, Monday. This was my first trade I took, and this is how I passed my challenge. Pretty much what I needed was about 260. So I was really close to passing my challenge. All I needed was, that's why I was trading 5 micros, because I didn't need I don't need to trade one in the queue for no reason. So pretty much what happens, if you guys remember from my previous video, was that my mouse has been spazzing out and it hasn't been working the greatest. So I got into this trade by accident. What I normally like to do is that I like to hold the position, like the sell button, and then I just click on it, but I don't actually click on it until I want that position. I'm hovering over the position, and if I actually like the trade, then I let go of my mouse. But pretty much what happened was that I was in like holding my mouse, and then it just got into the trade. I knew that it happened by accident, but I was telling myself I don't want to get out of the trade because I already got in, and then that is why I didn't exit, and I just got stopped out like really quickly. I got annoyed, and I realized that I knew that I did not get into this position, and I know that I can't take more than one trade a day, but I just knew that it was not me that took the trade. So I did end up taking another trade. I switched over to the minis because I knew that I needed more to pass my challenge. I need about $600 now. And if you guys don't believe me, I'll show you guys my next trade, because this is the trade I wanted to take. I'm in sell positions and I click it once, but somehow it clicks it 4 times. And that's really dumb, because look, I'm trying to target 30 points. I'm thinking it's just one position, right? But I'm looking at my balance and I'm almost at 1,000. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So pretty much I got 4 minis instead. So I did not mean to get 4 minis. Like, that's just stupid. If you guys believe that I would get 4 minis, because I would have blown my account in like 2 seconds. If I was down 10 points, I already have got liquidated. So I got so lucky here, because my mouse could have fucked me up so bad. And that's why I did get a new mouse now. I mean, I'm grateful that I passed my challenge. Like, the trade was actually working, and I like this trade now. But that could have been a really bad thing, because, you know, I could have blown my account super fast. But yeah, I passed my challenge. I was a bit over the balance, so that's why I tried taking my trades to lose my balance to 53,000. I don't think they even care if I'm over, because if my consistency is under 50%, I should probably pass the challenge anyways. But I just don't know how that rule works. Okay, breaking down the trade now. I am going to go to February 23rd and go to 9:30 and show you guys what happens. So it looks like we're still kind of bearish, because we just displaced off of this, and now we're kind of rebalancing. We did take out some draws down here, so kind of a loose bias, but we did sweep this low down here. Actually, Nasdaq took it out too. So I'm going to mark out my draws, and we do have this new week opening gap right here, and we also have it on ES. So we have this. We also have these highs right here, and then go to one minute chart, and it looks like we're just kind of bullish, because we're just kind of displacing higher, and maybe we want to fill this gap right here or just go lower, but we'll see. So I play market open, and this is what happens. So we start displacing higher. Okay, so my strategy is, okay, wait, let me mark out the chart. So we did get bearish S&T right here, and Nasdaq still hasn't taken out this high. We filled the gap on ES, and Nasdaq we haven't. Now what happens, we take out stop rate, we hit the stop rate, and what I tell you guys, what I like to see is that we can either continue off of this. If the bearish S&T is not delivering, we can just keep going higher, and I'll take my long and to the next draws. But if it does deliver us lower, I'm gonna short. So it doesn't even matter if we're longing or if the market is trending or not. I can take a short if I see the sequence I want to see. So what I said usually is that if we soup this level right here, this draw, we can start delivering lower, and if we keep delivering lower, I'm gonna find some way to short if I see manipulation somewhere. Or we have this high right here, and we invite sellers like we are now, and it re-soups this high, and then people get stopped out, and then we go deliver lower. Then I can take my trade. So what happens? We invite sellers. Now we have bullish SMT. Now we want to see what happens more. It delivers higher. Is it gonna keep going higher? Let's see. Okay, now we take on this draw right here. We take on this draw, we get more bearish SMT while Nasdaq is doing random stuff, and we have this higher right here still. And do we take it out and then go lower, or we just keep displacing lower? So now we have bullish SMT. Is it gonna keep going higher, or is this bearish SMT gonna deliver? What happens? We disrespected this whole thing. This is not gonna be my reversal sequence, and since it didn't reach this high, we keep delivering lower still. I'm gonna short, and that's pretty much my trade right here. 30 points, 30 points. But of course, I got stopped out early because I took too much trades, or too much minis. So you don't have to take out this. You don't have to stop out your trade here. You probably could have targeted like this, these draws right here, because if you see from Nasdaq, if you see from ES still hasn't taken all these draws right here. This LR down here. So you could have actually hold your trade all the way down there, but it's still kind of risky. I'm just only targeting 1-to-1. So yeah, anyways, it does go lower eventually. February 24th now, Tuesday, and this is where it starts going downhill. And I did start my Express. You can see right here, my fresh account. Haven't traded yet, and finally started the new strat on Express. So it looks like we're bearish, and I was trying to find more continuations to go lower. But the problem that I had was that I waited. I was thinking that it was soup sequence fail because we had this lower here. We had this draw. We keep failing it. We start going higher, but we just disrespected the bullish candles, and we keep going lower. The next candle that I see, we go lower, and I'm going to short, and this is what happens. Yeah, so I have my confirmation orders because I don't want my mouse to be stupid again and then just get like 5 times this amount. So that's why I did it, but it's a bit annoying to see. So that's why I got a new mouse, and also just regular things, moving my things around. My mouse has been annoying for like the past year, so now I finally got a new mouse. What happened here, we did take out previous day's lows on ES. We took a major draws, and I did try shorting still. I was still trying to be aggressive, and this is why I lost. And I could say this is maybe FOMO if you're just looking at the candles, because we're just kind of displacing all the way down. We haven't really invite buyers before we want to go down, and that's probably why I lost. And we did take out major draws, and it got stopped out. Going to 15-minute chart on Tuesday, what happens here? We're still kind of doing like random stuff, but we did take out this high right here, and we started delivering lower. We do have a small bearish SMT that it is actually delivering us lower, but we kind of go up higher, but we still are delivering from that bearish SMT. But it's still not really delivering us lower, so we could still actually be bullish, but we gotta see on market open. And then we have this previous day's lows here, and I didn't realize this until actually after. So, but go to a 1-minute chart and then see what happens. So market opens, and we just start dumping down. We take out previous day's lows right here, and Nasdaq, we still haven't taken out the previous day's low. So I'm thinking that we can go lower to the next draws. Yeah, right here. So I was thinking we could go lower to these draws, but we take out major draws, and the next draw on ES is still, I guess, kind of close, but we did take out major draws. We did take out major draws, so it doesn't make sense for us to go unless we see like more confirmation. And I guess I just ended up rushing the trade. So we play the next candle. It soups it on this draw. The next candle starts delivering lower. That's nice. The ES, Nasdaq keeps going lower. It looks good. But what you don't want to see is that we start going lower, and then we start wicking up higher. So that means maybe we want to go higher, and probably we want to see some sort of manipulation before we keep going lower, and we don't get that. We just disrespected that and just start going higher, and I ended up shorting on this candle over here. I probably went too aggressive, and that's why I lost. And yeah, pretty much this is what I have Shillong. That is why I lost. Going into Wednesday now, we are just kind of bullish, and I did end up shorting this today, and I don't know why. It looks like we're bullish, but I did see some sort of reversal sequence, and I ended up shorting, and Nasdaq was completely doing nothing, and I just lost. Like, yeah, I just lost right here. So going to Wednesday 15-minute chart, what happens is that we actually displace over these highs, and the next draw is probably going to be like this 15-minute internal right here, Also these highs right here, and then the same on ES right here and right here. So pretty much what happens is that we have this high right here, it soups it right here, and we deliver lower. Then now it resoups it again, but we keep going higher. So if we keep going higher and we're not respecting this soup level, then probably we're just probably gonna be bullish. And we already taken out a lot of draws lower. And then we do have this bullish SMT lower, and that's why it's delivering higher. And I'm talking about the soup level like I know what I'm saying, but on this day, I won't understand this now after I lost, but we pretty much will just keep delivering off of this. And now we keep failing it now. And we got bullish SMT in the lows, and now we probably want to go higher. Going to the 1 minute chart now, and it's the same level on here on the ES too, because this level right here, we kept souping it, and now we're actually delivering off of these levels. But what I did was that I had this high right here, and I was playing off this 1 minute draw, and this is why I lost, because we were completely bullish, and Nasdaq displaced over it, true displaced over it, and I'm thinking that, okay, let me look at ES, let me see if I get reversal sequence, and I can short it, right? But we're actually bullish. When I trade off Nasdaq. I don't trade off ES. So the next draw is right here. We're pretty close to this draw, so we probably want to get this draw before we deliver lower, and we true displace over this draw right here. But what I saw was that I had this internal, this high right here, and I'm thinking that this could be a reversal sequence, right? So I'm gonna play out the candles. We invite sellers, and then we go up, back up to resoup the high. So we resoup this high after we invite sellers, and we close bearish. So now I'm thinking if we start delivering lower, I'm gonna short. If we start delivering lower, I shorted, put my stop loss like right here, 23 points or whatever, and targeted 30 points. Because I was thinking that even if you want to go higher, I want to at least see a respect of this BISI and rebalance into this BISI before we even go up longer. So that's what I was thinking. So I was kind of assuming that we want to respect this BISI and then go up higher later, but we ended up not respecting anything, and we went higher. This is pretty much one of my reversal sequence, is that I had this high right here, it invites sellers, and then resoups the high, close bearish, starts shorting. But I'm playing off ES. When I trade Nasdaq. What I see in Nasdaq, we see that we just true the space over this draw. So why are we gonna just all fall all the way down when we have this BISI right here? We had strong volume up higher, we're close to this draw. It doesn't make sense for me to short. I mean, this is what I see now, but before I was thinking, okay, this is a good reversal sequence, but we clearly are bullish. And what I should have done was, instead that, since I know we're bullish, now it's failing this reversal sequence on ES. Okay, now I should just, okay, I'm going long instead and get to this draw right here. And that should have been my trade right there. Or just wait until we displace higher and we aren't swooping down this low, and then I take out my trade right here, and then I would have got my TP as well. But I did not do that. So Thursday comes along, and I'm thinking at this point, I lost 2 days in a row. I'm like, should I reduce my size to 3MQ? And I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe I'm just reading the market wrong, and like I should just leave my size the same still and not like change up anything, because if I do reduce my size and I win, I'm not gonna win as much. So I was thinking that I can just leave it the same, and if I blow my account, I blow my account. I'm almost down $500, and then I take this trade here that I lost as well. We're pretty much bearish, and I was thinking that I can get a reversal sequence and then just go higher. And yeah, I took my trade here. I took buys and pretty much got subbed out pretty quickly. Yeah, that was pretty much my trade. Okay, going to the 50-minute chart now on Thursday. We had this high right here. We have bearish SMT on the highs, and let's see if it delivers lower. Right here, Nasdaq took it, ES hasn't. So let's see what happens. We also have all these draws lower down here. You have equal lows, or relative equal lows. I think it is exact equal lows. And then we have it here on ES as well. Like that. We have more draws down here. So let's play the 1 minute chart now. Pretty much off open, we displaced lower, and now this bearish SMT is actually delivering us lower, and we want to see what happens. So we have all these draws here. All right, Nasdaq is down here, ES is only over here. So we pretty much taken all these draws, or we took out this draw now, and now ES is here. So is this bullish SMT going to deliver higher, or if not, we're just going to keep going lower? What happens? We keep going lower, and the tricky thing is that we want to there's a lot of draws here that could potentially just stop us out, like this draw right here. So we want to make sure we have these draws, because honestly we can keep going lower, but if ES takes a stop rate, we can just deliver higher off of it. So now I want to mark out the next draws on NASDAQ. So probably, I mean, I guess you could mark out these ones or the major one right here. So yep, we start going lower. So what I'm thinking right now is that, okay, maybe NASDAQ took a major draw right here, and the next one is like over here, like kind of far still. So we take out major draws, we have bullish SMT, and maybe we just want to deliver higher. It's almost like that other day where we take out previous day's lows and we just want to wait longer because it could be a reversal sequence. So now we failed to go lower, and then we just, yeah, so we invite buyers. I want to re-soup this lower here, and if it doesn't, I'm just gonna take a long if we just keep going higher. So what happened? We go lower. Now we get bullish SMT down below. Okay, we have equal lows down here. We didn't actually take out this draw yet. So now we invite sellers, or we invite buyers. We're going lower. We don't re-soup this low. We have bullish SMT. We take out this stop right here, and now we disrespected this whole bearish candle. Now next candle starts printing up higher. I took my long right there because we aren't gonna soup this low, and we have bullish SMT on the lows. We take another stop rate, and yeah, I end up losing. So what I did wrong here was that every time we hit a draw on one of the pairs, we have to wait at least a little longer. We can't just take it on that soup level. So ES took out this draw. We're so close to the draw that I have to wait longer until what happens on this draw. So I took my trade when ES hit this stop rate, and that's why I lost. And if I waited longer, I should have shorted, and I should have just continued the bearish sequence or the bearish trend, but I ended up trading a random long, and that is why I lost. Okay, going to Friday now, this is when I decided to reduce my size to 3 M and Q instead of 4. So I reduced my size just by 1, pretty much 1/4, and my balance right now, I'm sitting at 760. So I pretty much lost almost half of my account already from just 3 days of trading. And maybe that's a bit too aggressive, like who knows? Maybe it is because I want to take it slower, but I don't know. I was thinking either to start off with 3 MQ or 3 to 5 micros, but I just want to start off in the middle, so I got 4 instead. I didn't think 6 trades is like that fast, and who knows that I was always gonna only lose 40 points. Like probably I'm usually gonna lose around 30 to 40, so I'm like, I might blow my account in 7 trades or 6 trades, so who really knows. Pretty much it was almost the same as the Monday trade where I got reversal sequence. We are bearish, and I have this high right here. It's literally the same concept I'm trading. I have this high. I either want to re-soup the high, so go up here, invite sellers, get back up here, and then take out the high, and then if I see disrespect and it start going lower, I'm gonna short it. Or if we just keep going lower and I see a disrespect of a SMT down here, I'm just gonna short it. But instead, I get the other way around where I told you it re-soups the high, and then it starts to, so right at this candle, we soup the high, we start disrespecting that bullish candle, and then the next candle starts printing, and then I enter it. That was my short. We invited sellers, we re-soup this high, it starts disrespecting that bullish candle, the next candle starts printing lower, I shorted right there. And we're also in bearish sequence. So this was my trade, 40 points, and I got TP'd. Yeah, so it was a simple trade, risking 3 M and Q, and I won 257. That was a trade. Okay, so it looks like we are bearish from also the previous day right here. Yeah, previous day we just displaced off all the way lower, and now we're kind of bearish. And we also do have draws lower, but it doesn't mean that I'm just gonna short because I just see that we have draws lower. We want to see some sort of manipulation first. If we just keep the spacing lower, we probably want to see some form of manipulation before we short. So maybe we want to go like pull back a bit and then short. So go to the 1 minute time frame, and we can see that we clearly are just bullish, or I mean bearish. And then what happens? We go up higher. We don't soup this lower here, so we're just going higher. But now we take out this draw right here. We also have other draws, like this one right here. NASDAQ or ES hasn't taken out this draw yet. We have bearish SMT. We're also bearish sequence. Keep in mind that also we have a bullish SMT down below. So pretty much we have this level lower here on ES, and we have this low on Nasdaq right here. We had that low on ES. Nasdaq already took it out, so now we have bullish SMT. But is this bullish SMT gonna true this lace up higher? If not, probably we're gonna be bearish still, and also we're in bearish sequence. So pretty much, probably ES wants to get back in, probably wants to like hit stop rate and then rebalance into the market. So that's probably my target, this ES stop rate right here. So we have bearish SMT, and then of course my sequence, we have this high right here. And then what happens? We start inviting sellers, and then the next couple candles, you can also this formal shorts right here. You can also this FOMO shorts, but I wait longer. We do get a SMT down here with this lower here. And then what happens? We deliver higher. Imagine you FOMO shorts because you saw this disrespect, and then you short here, put your stop loss above this, and then you get stopped out. And that's why you have to wait a little longer. And then now it hits this high right here. We soup this high. Now ES takes this high right here. But next candle, it disrespects this whole candle right here. Also ES, look at ES. It disrespects everything. And now that's my reversal sequence. We take out this high right here. And now we start this basing lower. And then that's when I actually decided to short. Stop loss above here. It was about 40 points. If I have a better execution, I could probably get about 30 points. But I don't really like taking like this. I want to see a bit more confirmation. And then that's why I have 40 points. And then, yeah, that's my TP. And like I said, probably wants to target this draw, and we took out this draw. So, yeah, pretty much got TP in like 2 minutes. That was the trade. That is the recap of my last week of February. And it was a tough week, to be honest, like, because I won the first day on Monday, passed my challenge. And then 3 days in a row, I lost, and I felt like I didn't know how to trade anymore. I think maybe the Express was getting to me. Maybe my advice was a bit too much, and I was just trading like randomly. I wasn't really reading the narrative, and probably because I'm just trading too much. Like maybe that's the simple reason, and I'm just not really understanding what's happening. And I feel like I do, but at the same time I don't, and that's why I did lower my size to 3 M&Q. I just reduced it like very tiny bit. I was thinking of reducing my size by like half, like get 2 M&Q instead of 3, because I'm just gonna focus on the process. But I know that 3 M&Q is like already pretty small, and if I actually get a new count and I blow my count in like 8 trades in a row, then I'm pretty sure I'm just like not even trading good. So I deserve to lose the account. But I feel like this size is fine, and if it's not fine next week, then I have to lower it to 2 MQ. But for now, I think this is fine, and I'm just gonna focus on the process, just have my mind right to be able to trade, and just not think about the outcome, and just just trade and then see where it goes. And it doesn't feel good to have a losing week, but it is what it is. I'm learning a lot from my mistakes. We gotta reduce my size a bit and just keep trading properly. Also this week, I'm gonna have my February recap and show you guys not all my trades, but I'm gonna just break down like what happened on February and my progress of my new ICT strat and all that type of stuff. So stay tuned for that. And what I like to say is how you do one thing is how you do everything. Keep staying disciplined, keep staying consistent, and let's just get 1% better every day. And I'll see you in the next one.